Hello everybody, Dalek Sex speaking. Welcome to Smokey Chat. It's called Smokey Chat because today we're going to be sending some Smoky warriors to their death. Hello clan, what's up? Right, we found some treasure. All 12 gems. That must be like about 10 pence in real money, but it all adds up. So yeah, I can't sleep again. Such are the perils of night jobbing. And speaking of jobbing, it's been a good, weird, problematic couple of days for wrestling. Yesterday we had SummerSlam, the greatest oh shit, I've dropped my phone. We had SummerSlam, the best party of the summer, the partiest, the party of the summer. Yeah, that, and the night before we had NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Yeah, I think it was in Brooklyn. That's in New York, and you can't teach that. He's not from New York, by the way. Ezio Auditore. He's from Jersey, where the cream and the cows come from. But oh my goodness, what a show TakeOver Brooklyn was. The matches were fantastic, the card was fantastic, not a single bad or wasted match. The debut of... Sorry, I've just been flicking around the screen pointlessly. I should be finding a match. Hello Andy 1887. The Andy 1887. Ooh, that's going to be over 500,000 gold if I can take that. But I don't think I want to with Smoky Warriors. I think I'm going to want tanks and grenadiers for that job. You come with a plan in this game, or you leave in defeat. Let's see, where's the bait? Yeah, I can do this one. I think I can do this one. Oh, hang on. Right, there's a mine hidden in that tree. Right, what we'll do, we'll go boom cannon, and then boom cannon to that cannon there, and then we'll rush the HQ and see how much power we've got left. Asuka versus Bailey was as good as you would expect it to be. And that was a little bit more smoke than I'd hoped to use. Okay, we're going to the radar station instead. Okay, we're gonna have enough to make it to the HQ, but not a hell of a lot else. Yeah, we're gonna have exactly nothing else. So this is where we pray, because it could all go tits up. Yeah, it's all going tits up. Oh, I don't know though. We are actually... I don't think we're going to make this. I think we're going to make it. Fantastic. SummerSlam was weird. It was a 6-hour show this year. 2 hours on the pre-show. 2 hours of Booker T. That's a cruel and unusual punishment for your $9.99 a month. So yeah, 2 hours on the pre-show and 4 hours of the main show. Sami Zayn regulated to the pre-show, which I did not appreciate very much. Shadow Neville. Ew. Last time I killed somebody called Shadow Neville, I'm pretty sure they were playing Reaper in Overwatch. Yeah, that's no problem at all. AJ Styles versus John Cena was the kind of match that makes your career absolutely beautiful. Really, really fantastic. The weird thing about it was the closer. And if you don't want any spoilers for SummerSlam, then, you know, piss off now. Because I be about to lay the smack down with that. But Randy Orton versus what's the big guy's name? Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate. So Lesnar opens things up with Suplex City. He suplexes Randy Orton 7 times for a starter, which is pretty much par for the course. When he last fought John Cena at SummerSlam, he suplexed him 16 times. That's wallop, 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 wallop. And then the referee stopped the match, which you do not do at the height of SummerSlam, and especially not to Big Match John. So then Orton turns things around and he hits the RKO out of nowhere, and then a DDT, and then another RKO. Then Lesnar gets on top of Orton and he starts wailing away on him in that pro wrestling, "it is implied that I am hitting you" kind of way. This goes on for a really long time. I'm sitting there and thinking to myself, this is a bit boring. It's a bit of a calm down. Are they perhaps having a breather after all that athleticism? They're having a breather for the next big spurt of activity. Then Lesnar gets off of Orton, and Orton's covered in blood. And I thought to myself, aha, that's what they were doing. That's why Orton had his... Oh, I didn't recover my troops properly. Hang on. That's why Orton has been covering his face with his hands for so long. He had a packet of fake blood in his bum bag, in his little bum bag on his wrist. His wristband. That's what I was trying to think of. And he's been applying it. Fair enough, says I. And then the blood doesn't stop, and it's all over the floor, like everywhere. And the fans' first reaction is, has Orton just bladed? By which I mean, has he used a concealed razor to cut himself on purpose to add to the drama of the event? Because that was banned quite a while ago. I think it was after Eddie Guerrero messed up a blading, and he got an artery, and he basically bathed the whole ring in claret and had to be rushed backstage in order to have a blood transfusion to save his life. And then things start dragging on, and fuck that up. You get this situation where you've got the medics coming out, and they put their PPE on, their like rubber gloves and things to examine him. And then the referee puts rubber gloves on as well. And I think the referee putting gloves on was the point at which people realised, oh shit, that's not fake blood, is it? And then Lesnar pushes the medics off and starts attacking Orton again. And for some reason this doesn't feel like a show anymore. This feels weird and uncomfortable. And this happens twice more. And everyone in the audience is thinking, something's gone wrong here, hasn't it? It's all gone tits up. I don't want to exit. I want to go and find a new diving spot before I go. People start to think that this was meant to be a spot, but now it's gone wrong, and Lesnar doesn't know what to do, and he's fucking it all up, and nobody around has the authority to take it anywhere, and they're starting to panic a bit. And people in the audience are thinking, has it gone wrong? Has it gone off script? Is the blood real? Has he bladed? Has he not? And then the bell rings, and the referee declares the fight a TKO, despite the fact that Orton is plainly conscious. We'll have We'll have this one for now. And, you know, this happens at the height of the biggest party of the summer, one of the WWE's Big Four. WWE want us to believe that Randy went for 10 staples, rather, not stitches, had 10 staples in his head. I don't know how much truth there is to that. I would suggest that, given they, like I said, given that they stopped the biggest match... Oh, piss off. Given that they stopped the biggest match of one of the biggest money spinners of the year, something's gone very badly wrong. Whether or not Randy Orton is actually injured, I cannot tell you. But I think whatever happened there, the blame is to be laid at the feet of Mr. Brock Lesnar, Esquire, and the fact that the man is made of pork, steroids, and rage. Anyway, that's all I'm doing for today. I will see you lot soon. I hope you enjoyed this this chatty, boomy thing. And I wish you all the very best of British luck in your endeavours for the day. I'm going to work in a couple of hours, for fuck's sake. I'm going to try and get back to sleep.